Hey, what's up, people? Piz out here, and today I want to talk to you guys about the sci-fi action epic Pacific Rim from director Guillermo del Toro. Pacific Rim takes place in the year 2020, and in that year we discover that off the coast of the Pacific Ocean there is a schism, this break between dimensions, and through which these giant sea creatures emerge into our world with one sole purpose: to eradicate mankind. And as Charlie Hunnam's character narrates at the beginning of the film, in order to fight monsters, mankind decided to create their own in the form of these giant robots that are piloted by two people, and they control either side of the robot according to, they sort of mind meld, and one is controlling sort of the left side through the left hemisphere of his brain, one's controlling the right side through the right hemisphere of their brain. And but as they're fighting these creatures, the frequency in which they're emerging into our world increases, as do the size and strength of the creatures, and the creatures are sort of adapting to mankind's defenses. And basically mankind has to cancel the apocalypse that is at their doorstep. And you know, might as well just cut to the chase. I loved Pacific Rim. I loved everything about Pacific Rim. Guillermo del Toro, for me, is just a genius. He is just really one of the most creative and visionary filmmakers out there. And Pacific Rim is absolutely no exception. I mean, we've got huge, big, just epic, action sequences and fights. The creatures look amazing. We have all that. We have the usual, big summer blockbuster fodder. We've got explosions, we've got epic fights, we've got buildings collapsing, we've got monsters being pummeled and thrown through the air, and giant robots being pummeled and thrown through the air. We get all that. But really the driving force behind Pacific Rim, which most, pretty much all, big summer action type blockbuster movies lack, is the human element. And the human element is really what drives the film and what makes the action sequences far more riveting. We have a compelling human story. And I just have to say, the cast in this film, all around, phenomenal. Charlie Hunnam plays a character named Riley. Of course, plays Jax in Sons of Anarchy, which I'm a huge fan of. Ron Perlman, also from Sons of Anarchy, is in the film, has a smaller but really colorful role. Of course, he's in just about everything Guillermo del Toro has done, although I think this is the first movie that I think I've seen him in from Guillermo del Toro that he actually plays a human being and not like a demon or a vampire or something. So that was kind of cool. Idris Elba, I believe his name is, phenomenal performance. Rinko Kikuchi, phenomenal performance. Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, it was a great performance. Clifton Collins Jr., fantastic performance. Just great performances all around. Great cast, and mostly a cast of lesser known, sort of more character actors, supporting actors that are given lead roles and are just phenomenal. I mean, Idris Elba in particular, just great performance in this film. I can't say enough great things about it. And the thing that's kind of disappointing about the movie is, the reviews, especially from fanboys, has just been, just off the hook. I mean, just across the board, excellent reviews. I've heard so many people say, Michael Bay, take note, this is how you make a big summer, blockbuster movie with giant robots. But the sad thing is the movie is not doing that great at the box office, unfortunately. I think it finished third behind like Grown Ups 2 and I don't even know what else. But we're saying that we want this kind of movie, and we're rebelling against the sort of Transformers and Michael Bay type of action movie, but we're not, I don't know, we're not supporting the movie, I guess. I don't know, we're not sending that message to Hollywood, unfortunately. So I mean, really, aside from this being a review of the movie, a glowing review of the movie, I'd really just like to urge everybody, and if you haven't seen the film, go see it. It is really good. I mean, I really can't think of any major gripe I had with the film at all. It is 2 hours long. It feels like an epic film, but it doesn't feel like, you know, you're there for... It's not boring in the least. It's got all this great action. It's got a great pace, but it's got, you know, the human element that just fits into it so, you know, so seamlessly, and it doesn't feel like you're, you know, you're weighing down the plot, or you're slowing down the plot with the human element. Like I said, the human element in the film really drives the big action parts of the film. So for me, I mean, I really enjoyed the film. Really enjoyed the film from start to finish. Totally entertained. Just really riveted. Really just a compelling film, and I highly recommend everybody going out there and checking it out. If you haven't seen it, by all means go watch it. It's also the kind of movie, I mean, definitely after watching it, I was like, I could sit and watch this movie again. I may even, you know, I may even take in a second viewing of it here in the next week or so. But yeah, Pacific Rim for me, just across the board, an excellent film. Great cast, great acting, compelling storyline, amazing action sequences, amazing visuals, just a feast for, you know, the eyes and the mind, really. Just a phenomenal movie. I highly recommend it. I can't say enough nice things about it, and I highly encourage you guys to go out and see it if you haven't. And if you have, give it that second look. I'm sure it'll hold up. So, but yeah, Guillermo del Toro, just one of those directors. I mean, just time after time, just blows me away. I mean, this guy definitely deserves, I think, all the credit in the world. Just, you know, definitely need to get more people in the theater to support the film. But anyway, if you guys have seen Pacific Rim, let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. If you haven't, like I said, go check it out immediately. So until next time, you guys take it easy.